This essay example, as well as thousands of others, is available in text format on our website for free and without registration. Simply Google Ivy Panda Free Essays.
Introduction. In modern society, people are facing serious problems that have impacted negatively their lives. These problems are social, economic, or political problems. These problems have led to the deteriorating development in many countries of the world. The situation is severe in third world countries. The problems have caused immense suffering to the people living in these counties, and huge amounts of money are being used in addressing the problems. The outcome has been a vicious circle of poverty in several countries. Main problems, their prevalence, and how they have affected the society. The societal problems encountered today may be either natural or artificial. The most serious ones include poverty, diseases, cancer, HIV/AIDS, diabetes, malaria, child abuse and molestation, drug abuse, corruption and racial discrimination, inequality, economic problems such as unemployment, rapid population growth, and infant mortality, among others. Even though some efforts have been made to reduce these problems, the rate at which they are being wiped out is very low. A disease like malaria is a serious killer, especially in tropical areas, that has claimed the lives of many people, including young children. The other dangerous diseases include cancer, diabetes, and HIV/AIDS, which are incurable. The prevalence of such diseases brings with them other problems. For instance, many orphans who are left by their parents become dependent and are a burden to society. Problems like criminal injustices are very common in many countries, and the most shocking thing is that they are perpetrated by the ones who should be against the virtue. There is no fair treatment, and this has been strengthened by the increasing corruption. Discrimination is all over, and people are being deprived of their rights. Discrimination leads to misallocation of resources, and people perpetrate poverty among the disadvantaged groups in the societies. Poverty is another major social problem that is threatening the lives of many civilians. It is estimated that almost more than half of the world's population is living below the poverty line. Child abuse and molestation have been on the increase. There have been several reported cases of rape amongst young children, a major violation of human rights that is affecting the welfare of both the victims and those who take care of them. Drugs are being abused in everyday life. Many youths' lives are at stake due to the misuse of drugs. Drug abuse brings with them both social and economic costs. The economic costs are incurred in the sense that rehabilitation expenses and other medical costs are incurred in tackling drug abuse-related cases. The social costs are on the user's side, since there is a serious deterioration in one's life. Rapid population growth is a demographic and social problem prevalent in developing nations. This leads to competition for the available resources and a high dependency ratio in those countries. This condition has led to the emergence of other social problems due to limited social amenities. There has been an issue of gender violence among some families, a situation that has been difficult to handle. Almost all the problems being faced in the modern world are created by the human being himself, and they are increasing at a very high rate, thus compromising the betterment of human welfare. Opportunities arising as a result of the societal problems. Every problem calls for a course of action. In the process of addressing the above-mentioned problems, some opportunities are created for the people who are involved. International development groups are emerging to assist the victims of poverty through the provision of humanitarian aid. They require people to handle the tasks and subsequent creation of job opportunities for those handling the tasks. Problems like drug abuse are brought about by psychological problems, and therefore they call for peer counselors and appropriate advice to the victims. In addition, rehabilitation facilities need to be put in place to assist the victims. All these require well-established institutional frameworks that also require personnel and specialized facilities that need to be established. Consequently, there is the creation of more employment opportunities. In a move to combat several cases of human rights violations and criminal injustice cases, there is a greater need to maximize citizens' welfare and enhance development in society. There has been the emergence of numerous advocacy and lobby groups to effect the desired change in society. They are being led by human rights activists that want to see justice restored and the fundamental human rights are properly safeguarded. The efforts are also enhanced through international support, whereby numerous opportunities are created where people can share ideas and some job opportunities are created. Conclusion: the most serious problems facing modern societies have contributed to backwardness, injustices, and reduced democratic space. It has been noted that the majority of the problems are caused by human beings themselves. This exploratory essay on modern problems and opportunities in our society was written and submitted by a student just like you. The Ivy Panda Samples database hosts thousands of works similar to this one on various subjects. Visit ivypanda.com to find what you are looking for.